Okay, the next breed we're going to look at here this morning are our Super Baldy Summer 2-year-old bulls. Moved this whole program to Summer 2-year-old bulls now. There's just a handful of fall bulls and they'll be cataloged right along with these Summer 2s. This is one of my favorite hybrid lines of bulls that we produce. We've produced them the longest. These are now produced all out of our own purebred Red Angus cows and the best Fleck-based Simmental sires. So the good part of the Red Baldy program is that they offer a calf that when their calves are born, they're very Angusy. You can hardly tell them from a British breed calf, but when they get kind of a month old, they just have a little more thickness and a little more muscle and a little more snap to them than most straight British cattle. So these Baldy bulls have been produced in excess of 20 years. They're really an industry success story. Last year we just sold these bulls bull after bull after bull at really good prices. Of course, all commercial demand. But you know, here's a May bull, and you know, weighing in excess of 1,800 pounds now in December. You know, really powerful, thick, and meaty, and you know, you imagine the kind of calves a bull like this is going to sire in your cow herd. Just phenomenal pay weight. And the big bonus is on the maternal side. I mean, these Super Baldy bulls will give you females that you really want to keep, or they will have the pay weight to sell. So again, a very popular part of our bull program is our Super Baldy program. It's the hybrid program we've been at the longest. You can see these bulls are uniformly dark colored, thick and hairy. So that's pen 1 Summer 2s. And here's our second pen of Summer 2-year-old Red Baldy bulls. We're just going to show you 2 pens of these bulls this morning. We've got about 75 of these big, strong 2-year-old bulls on offer. So we'll work this pen around and let you have a good look. I want you to appreciate the hair coat, the thickness, the uniform dark color on these cattle. You got to remember that these are Simmental Red Angus bulls. Lots of places that have tried to do this end up with these really light colored tan bulls. And it takes discipline and it takes good cattle on both sides to produce hybrid bulls with this kind of uniformity. I know a lot of detractors of the hybrid program will say, oh hell, they won't be uniform. Well boy, I defy you to explain to me why pens of bulls like this are not uniform. They're thick and meaty, bull after bull after bull, and they're a 25-year industry success story that sires uniformity. So the hybrid bulls have you know, carved their own niche. They simply work. They work with all the convenience of the British breed cattle. Very little more birth weight, certainly in the convenience zone. Consistent birth weights, and just a little more snap, a little more vigor, a little more muscle in the calves, so that when you go to sell your calves or feed your calves, you just have that little essential touch of continental muscle that really works in the industry today. So we'll move these bulls around. Again, I'd like to produce all these bulls with that white stripe down their face. We call that the money stripe, because they always bring a little more money whether you're selling them or I'm selling them. But we get a lot of these bulls with you know, come solid red now, and some of them you know, will have a big white blotch on their face. But there's our second pen of Summer 2-year-old Super Baldies. We've built a good big cow herd over time at MC Quantock, producing bulls strictly for commercial cattlemen. Traditional purebred guys sell dreams. We sell reality. In 20 years, our cow herd has produced in excess of $20 million worth of bulls, which have all sold to commercial cowmen. No smoke and mirrors, no trendy numbers, no unproven sires, just the real deal.